Okay, so the next thing I want to do is I've shown you a tutorial on smart objects, which are brilliant, but they do pose some problems. So what I want you to do for your portfolio and to show this magazine spread as it would appear 100% scale, we're going to take our file from InDesign and create a Photoshop version of it that we can print out on an A2 sheet. So what we've already done is look at the tutorial on how to output a PDF from InDesign, and if we come down into Photoshop and go to File, Open, and where is it? There. Now, you can either create the magazine spread, you can open the magazine spread that has spreads or single pages. It doesn't really matter. Single pages, we go for that. I'm going to go Open. Now, I explained already in the other tutorial, let's just put it back to bounding box. Bounding box is not what you want. You want it to be on media box, okay? Check the size, check that it's 300 pixels per inch, it's CMYK, color, and we're good to go. So, oh, it didn't open all the pages, probably because I didn't pick all the pages, would be logical. So I'm going to click page 2, hold down Shift, page 3, and let's open them as well. Okay, so I have all my pages there. What I need to do now is make a new page and make it A2. So we all know A2. It's going to be landscape, so it's 594 mils by 420. Always 300 pixels per inch for print, always CMYK, and let's go OK. So what we'll do is we'll put our spreads together. If I go up to Select All, now what I usually do is I'll put a very thin grey line around this, okay? So if I come down here and just pick a light grey. This is handy. If you put only web colours on, it sort of will give you this web CCCCCC. It's just a web safe grey. You don't have to pick that, but you know, if you're kind of thinking, what kind of grey do I want? That's not a bad way of picking them. And click OK. Then if you go to Edit, Stroke, and you want it to be on the inside of this line, and 1 pixel should be fine, and we click OK. And then Edit, Copy, and we go to our page, Edit, Paste. Okay, so let's put this over. Come on. So you can see if I zoom in, there's a very slight grey line. It's 1 pixel. I'd say think that's okay, but see yourself when you print them out. If you think 1 pixel isn't enough, you could do a 2 pixel one. So let's go to our other page. So same thing. Select All, Edit, Stroke. 1 pixel inside of grey. Edit, Copy, Edit, Paste. Okay, and let's line these two up. Let's go right in. So you'll see there, I'm just using the arrow tools. I find it easier using the arrow tools to kind of, you don't want to go over. Just there is perfect. So there is our 2 spreads. So that could be on 1 page. Now what you want to do as well is, let me just close some of these down. Okay. What you want to do as well is make sure that, like, look at the way I have it here. It's a big, tiny space there, big space there. It needs to be laid out on this page a little bit better. To find the center of a document, and I'm too lazy to measure, what I do is, if I come down to this layer here, go up to Select All, and put the Show Transform controls on, that there is the very middle of that page, and this here is the middle this way. Now I need to bring rulers up, so View, Rulers, drag this guide here and another guide here, and then go Select, Deselect. So that's the middle of that page. If I come onto this layer and I have these transform controls on, it will show me where the middle of that is. this layer. Oops, come on. Okay. Let's just turn them off and turn the guides off. There, that's perfect. So now I know it's kind of hard to see there because I've zoomed out, but now I know that that's perfectly centered on that page. So what you should do is print that out as is. And I know it might not look as super cool as the Smart Object ones, but this is exactly the size of your magazine spread and how it's going to look printed. Okay, so you could do that as one of your pages. Then you could put your, where's your cover? Let's go select all, edit, copy on a blank page, edit, paste. Here's our cover. And then what I was thinking was, I mean, it's up to you, you can do whatever you want, but say if your cover was on a page, again, measure out, put it in somewhere, you know, logical. Maybe you could have your Smart Object file here. You know, you could have two of them. You know, one here showing the front cover mock-up, another one here showing the double page spread mock-up, and those two sheets now will be printed and put into your portfolio as is. So yeah, there are just two handy ways of you displaying your magazine that I think is going to look great in your portfolios.